I was hopping on to Borderlands 1 this morning and decided to check my channel and see how my subs and stuff were going, you know. Just see how close we're getting to that the 5 sub milestone I set, you know. And then when I jumped on there, I realized something. We've hit it.
So, you want to hear a story, huh? One about treasure hunters. Have I got a story for you?
5 sub
Pandora.
milestone.
This.
Thank yous. Thank yous a lot.
Next up, Firestone.
I know it seems a little bit tacky and cliche to have a 5 sub milestone, but the way I see it is, I see it less of it being
Don't
tacky,
be alarmed. I need you to stay calm and don't let on that anyone is talking.
and I feel like it's more of just.
Start making your way off the bus. You don't have any reason to trust me, but I need you to
I've had the channel up since this actually exact channel, just not with the exact name,
you'll be greeted by a
since
fun little
2016.
robot. Do everything
I
he
just
says.
changed the
You'll know what I mean when it
stuff around
happens.
on the channel
I'll contact
recently.
you again soon.
No, I've pretty much been on the channel since 2016. Now, because of that,
Well, we're here.
I've
Don't worry
given a
about saying
lot of
goodbye.
thought and effort
I'm sure we'll
and
be
you know,
doing this
trying
all
into
again
doing
soon
YouTube.
enough.
And my highest view back when my highest viewed video back in 2016 was only 11 views, which, you know, I was still pretty happy with. You know, I didn't know how the whole YouTube thing worked really, with how views and subs went. So I was just happy that the fact that 11 people were able to see it. No one ended up subbing, but the problem is, even though I had like 11 views, 6 views and stuff like that, I had no subs. And which is fine, you know, for a while, because you're like, okay, I got no subs. It just might take a while for someone to find my video, they'll enjoy it, or until the quality gets a bit better, you know, sort of deal. But then you end up running into a little bit of a situation where you give it like a year, 2 years, and then you go back to look at your channel, and you've still you've been adding videos on a decent enough basis, but you just end up there ends up being no traction brought to the channel. And then you think about it, is there something that you've done personally wrong or something like that? Until eventually you go through pretty much anything you could really think of, or why. Is, you know, you're just for some reason not seeming to get any sort of real traction. You know, and I'm not trying to say just because you don't get traction should be a reason to quit. Because if that was you know, the mentality I was in, I would have quit after the first day. When my first Call of Duty alpha video got 30 views and I got 0 subs from it, I would have now got 0, and I had 0 subs. I would have quit after that, you know, because that was like, hey, 30 views, 0 subs, okay, you know. But the fact that I had 30 views made me, you know, it made me a little bit happier and stuff like that. But the fact that I got no subs from it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, it was the first video on the pretty much new and improved channel, and it takes a little bit for people to start actually wanting to stick around. I think my first sub on this channel is actually would be my brother, you know, and I think I've got maybe 1 or 2 mates sub to me as well. But that's the thing, I didn't ask them to do that, and they didn't notify me they did it. My brother just found the channel, you know, and because I was talking to him about it, and when he brought up the channel on YouTube, he decided to sub immediately, you know, that's just because that's the way me and my brother are. We're, you know, we're family, and we help each other out and stuff like that. but he's the only family member I've got subbed, and my mates stay subbed without even letting me know. I only realized they subbed after checking my YouTube analytics on PC and seeing exactly who subscribed to me. Mr. Fister.
Excellent. Now that your DNA is registered,
Monokai's new name is Mr. Fister, I guess. I was gonna do please subscribe, but like halfway through, and then I realized it would have been very tacky to do please subscribe. You know, even though it would, I wouldn't tell you just to subscribe in that way. Yeah, as anybody knows, they've seen in my videos, they work in a pretty decent layout. I've got a portion of the video where, towards the end, where I put in the comment, like, subscribe sort of deal. And the reason I have it towards the end of the video is because I feel like if people are willing enough to stick around and subscribe, it's most likely the people that are able to stay in towards the end of the videos and streams.
using us as target practice is not part of our
And to me, I don't know, it always seems like an outro style thing to do, and not really something you should do well introduce in an introduction. It just kind of seems like a little bit needy, if anything, honestly.
Give us a hand. You really don't want me to come back. Open the door.
Well, I think they. Come here. Chop. Chop. I should have remembered Morty doesn't have a knife, so it can't be a sister fist. He has a knife, so it can't be a sister fist. You don't use his fist, does he? Yeah, not much, though, really, let's be real.
Wow! That looks like it could
A lot of repeater ammo and no revolver ammo, that's fine.
do some damage. Okay, let's get this gate open.
Yes, this does look like it could do some damage. I do agree, Claptrap, you are right. The mugshot can do a bit of damage.
I'm sure I can do it.
These guns here, honestly, I used for this first bit, and I don't use them a whole lot after that. Just mainly because, I don't know. Well, the something like a Silent Night I'd use more than something like the mugshot or the violence. They're both good guns, but, well, then they're what you would consider interesting legendaries. Like, they're good, they just get outshined because they can't spawn with a variation of parts. They spawn their fixed parts. So pretty much every mugshot will be the same, and every violence pretty much will be the same. If I'm not mistaken, again, don't quote me on that because I'm most sure that's the way it works. Because pretty much every time I've ever got a violence or a mugshot, it's always been the same, exact same thing. Even when I've been getting them natural spawns out of crates and stuff like that, it's always been the exact same thing. Just damage varying by a level in that sense.
I knew you were the right choice, friend. Now go. I'll contact you again.
I leveled up. Cool.
And soon.
First thing I'm gonna want to do. Okay, I'll back over here. Alright, back up.
Attention, citizen of Firestone! There is no cause for alarm! This new visitor has resolved the problem!
The next thing I'm gonna be, the next place I'm gonna be going is T-Bone Junction to get the XP. I'm talking the scooter.
Leave us alone. Had to lock the place up tight. I'll let you in. Come on. Damn it. Blasted circuits are on the fritz again. Give it a go from the switch out there, would you?
Now that you've selected a mission, you'll notice that a new icon has appeared on your heads-up display. That's a waypoint. The waypoint will tell you where you need to go, depending on what mission is currently active in your mission log.
At least these Claptrap's funnier in number 2. I think one of his most memorable lines from this game is, "I'm leaking!"
Thanks for opening her up again. The name's said. They don't let me cut on folks anymore since I lost my license, so now I keep the med vendors around here up and running. From the vendors,
I'm over here. Now that we're done with all that, please follow me and I'll open the gate for you.
I'm gonna do a skag mission and then I'm gonna jump over the T-Bone and get that little bit of XP there.
Under Nine-Toes' skin. Don't worry, he'll get what's coming to him.
You did it! I knew you were the right choice. Oh, the poor little robot needs our help. Would you kindly give him a hand?
But no, seriously guys, 5 subs to me means a decent amount. Considering the fact that I've never I've never had 5 subs before. Well, in that sense, you know. And 5 subs, at least it means people.
He seems to be okay.
Liking the videos and subscribing and stuff like that. And considering, pretty much since my first sub, the rate I've been gaining subs has been, it's been slowly going up, which is always great. That just means that gives me a indication that I'm making content that at least some people are enjoying. I end up having a I'm not sure it was a guy from Asia, somewhere in Asia. I don't wanna speculate exactly where he was from because I'm not sure.
I'll see you in a few.
Due to the characters he was using in his name, it either looked like he was either maybe Chinese or Japanese, and he was very, very, very polite, and in the chat and stuff like that, and he was just having a general conversation with me while watching my GTA 5 story mode stream, and he let me know that he asked if I could put subtitles on the game, put subtitles on GTA, put the subtitles on GTA 5, so that way you could understand what was being said properly. And I turned around to him like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry that I didn't have the subtitles on, stuff like that. A little bit's work in progress, but I can 100% do subtitles, and I can turn the subtitles on the game if that helps, And he was very happy with it. I found, at least I'm most sure he was decently happy with my resolution to that. And you know, because he all he did was like, hey, so, you know, excuse me, would you be able to, you know, put subtitles on so I can properly understand it? I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do that. You know, I've got no problem doing that if it helps people, you know, that don't, you know, naturally speak English as their first language. If it helps them understand the content I'm putting out, it helps them enjoy it. Then I've got no problem doing it because, you know. You know, if I watch, well, when I watch stuff like anime, often I watch it in, well, I don't watch it in Japanese, generally because, well, I can't speak that great Japanese anymore. If I could speak proper Japanese, you know, if I could generally speak Japanese, I would watch it, but I just watch it in English, because, well, I find it's the most enjoyable. You know, and so I can understand where, you know, I can kind of understand where they're coming from. You know, trying to watch something when you can't properly understand it. It's not the most fun, you know, trying to do that, you know, stuff like that. And I wouldn't want to stand there while they're like, hey, you know, I'm watching your videos and stuff like that, but I can't properly understand your video. You know, what's being said, because I don't, you know, obviously not my natural language. Would you be able to turn the things on? If I just turn around to them, I'm like, nah, fam, you know, not gonna happen. Just gonna. Oh, hello there. Sorry, I was just going on a little bit of a head spiral there. Hello, welcome. As you can see, I'm doing a Borderlands 1 stream, and this would be the first milestone I've got on my channel. And I'd like to welcome you to the stream. Hopefully if you're, you know, if you're already subscribed, then well, welcome back, of course. And I hope you enjoy, and even if you're not subbed, I hope you enjoy, you know. And if you know, I hope I can provide something that you can enjoy. I'll try my best to provide whatever I can provide. Might be doing a Call of Duty Cold War stream later on today, so if you're into any of that type of content, well, I've got some more of that stuff on the channel. If you're in, you know, I'm guessing you'd probably be in the Borderlands, due to watching the video or something like that. You know, I'm planning on doing Borderlands 2, the Hansel Collection, and all its DLCs. I'm doing this game and all its DLCs. And then I'm going to be doing Borderlands 3, and then doing all its DLCs once I can afford to buy all the DLCs. Other than that, I have a couple of other videos planned. At the current rate I'm doing videos now, it's normally like I do maybe 1 to 2 streams a day. Hopefully, no, I'm just trying to keep a decent amount of content on the channel. And I hope you guys can enjoy it. Currently, I've just restarted a new character. Currently, as far as I've been able to get up to in Borderlands 1 would be Firestone. Not lack of being able to progress, just, I don't know, I just kind of get, I don't know, it's something with me. I start up a new, I've done probably maybe 1 or 2 streams, and I started up a new character each time. Just because I don't feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's always a bad idea to constantly use one character on and off stream, because then the levels get a little bit weird. But, you know, it is what it is. If you've got any other games you may want to see, you know, of course, you know, put them in the comments or something like that. I do have Instagram, you know, that sort of stuff. That's at the Pale Blood God. Should be either at the Pale Blood God or at the Pale Blood God YT on Instagram. You can leave me a comment. You can leave me ideas for videos, ideas for stuff I can do for the channel, anything like that. if anybody's out there, you know, looking for anybody that, you know, plays anything on PlayStation with, you know, then my, you know, my gamer tag is literally the same thing as my, you know, YouTube. So, you know, if you guys want, anybody wants to reach out that way, you guys can. Other than that,
one more step and it'll be your last.
I'll, you know,
You
let's get back to more about the gameplay then. So yeah, as you can see, I'm currently up to doing TK.
I only shoot skag. Mostly anyways.
I feel like I do pretty good. As you can see, I've got the Game of the Year edition, so of course I do spawn with a little bit of a boost than over normal, considering I do get stuff like I spawned this time. I spawned in with the mug shot, so I also had the violence, but I sold the violence. I don't know. I just ended up running out, and I just ended up swapping out for the mug shot. I will eventually be getting rid of those generally once I get out of the starting area. I don't normally keep them because, well, for one, high level ones are always the way to go. Anyway, the way I see it is, you know, I'm not sure the way that works in this game. Correct me if I'm wrong, because obviously, you know, I'm guessing people in the chat would probably know more about the way it works than I do. Because all I've really got to go off is Violent Puma Gaming videos, and that's just you know, the fact that emotional parts affect the way guns can perform, especially at higher levels and stuff like that. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the mugshot or the violence can spawn with other parts. I'm not quite sure about that though, but you know, I don't think so. As you can tell, I'm playing Morty. Yeah, I'm playing Mordecai. But other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. Sorry, the stream. I do streaming mostly during the day. The only real days I don't stream a whole lot is Thursdays, just because they're, well, paid. Generally Thursday once a fortnight I don't really do much of a stream because I get paid that day, so I've got stuff I've got to do. But other than that, I normally try to get at least a stream out every day to try and keep a decent amount of content onto the channel.
I've decided to reopen my Firestone franchise thanks to you. Head into town and buy some.
But other than that, I don't really, I don't know. Currently YouTube for me, it's just something I'm doing. I'm considering it more or less a hobby style thing at the moment. You know, obviously, I find doing YouTube fun, and I like creating videos that people enjoy and stuff like that. But even if I don't take off, I'm not gonna get overly fussed about it, because, you know, there's always stuff you can do in life. You know, career choices. Even if I don't get a big, you know, follower on YouTube, it doesn't even mean I have to, you know, stop making videos and creating and doing what you enjoy. Providing you have that little bit of you can enjoy doing something that isn't affecting really anybody in any way negatively, then I don't see the reason you can't just continue it, even if there's nothing else in it than the fact that it makes you happy. And that's kind of what YouTube is for me. I don't know, something about making videos and stuff like that, I find it enjoyable. And when people are able to view the video and enjoy the video and stuff like that, I also find that, you know, it's a nice feeling, the fact that I know I'm making something that other people can enjoy. You know, because I'd like to think I can make videos that me personally I would be able to enjoy. And if I'm able to make videos that me personally I would be able to enjoy, and everybody else can enjoy, in that sense, you know, or at least anybody that comes across it and wants to stick around can enjoy it, then the way I see that is that's overall a win in my books, because I'm creating not only something that I can enjoy, I can also create something that other like-minded people most likely could enjoy. You know, and I say like-minded in the sense that I'm putting mostly some of my interests and stuff into the videos and stuff like that. And if other people enjoy it, then, you know, that's cool, because then I'm reaching out to a group, and then also, obviously, I'm reaching out to a group and a community that, well, honestly, thinks very similar to me, and not, because one of the things I don't want to pull is I don't want to pull like an item situation, if you're aware of that one, where his personal thing and his, you know, other, you know, internet thing didn't quite work the most compatible, and instead of, you know, treating it responsibly, he just kind of went on a tangent. But, you know, everybody deals with situations a little bit in their own way, and I feel like it was just the fact that he kind of just rushed into a defensive position was what that whole situation was. If he gave it a little bit more time, you know, and thought it over before posting, and he may have been able to salvage it. You know, it wouldn't have given him as much of a blow, but, you know, that is neither here or there. But they're the type of situations I look at on YouTube, and I kind of try to look at them and not replicate, because stuff like that can hurt your public image, like, really negatively, and all it is you just kind of doing something to you personally to hurt it that isn't just something that could naturally just happen, you know, sort of deal. It would definitely be more of a, oh well, you know, kind of a, wouldn't be the most graceful thing to do, and why they do your channel, but it is what it is. Everybody does their own thing. Just mostly what I'm trying to get at is, I personally would rather be more transparent, and if I view something one way, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, my channel has to see everything the way I see, because honestly, if you don't agree with me, I don't care, you know, in the sense that it's everybody's right to believe what they believe, you know. I'm not just gonna walk up to someone that's, say, a Christian and just tell them they can't be Christian, because I don't believe in Christianity, even though I've got my reasons to not believe in it and stuff like that. If they want to do it and it makes them happy, it's not physically affecting me in any way, so I don't really, you know, it's neither here or there. But that's the thing. Providing, you know, no one's necessarily been overly affected by something, then there's, you know, like if someone may get a little bit upset over something, then that's an effect. But I wouldn't say it wouldn't be a great effect if it's only a small group of people. However, what I wouldn't want to do is just jump online and do some of the ridiculous stuff people like, I don't know, other people on YouTube don't really want to start calling people out due to the fact that, well, even though what I'll be saying is already known by everybody due to the fact that the sources I'm getting it from are YouTube itself. But, you know, I don't feel like I'd be in a position to be just out here naming names of different people, and even though the stuff they've done's already on YouTube, it'd be like a
You are about to face your first real
it'd be like a tech company out of a garage trying to call out Microsoft, even though for something Microsoft would have already done and everybody would have known about. They'd still get buried because, well, it's Microsoft. You know, they've got the money behind them to cause a lot of disruptions and that sort of stuff. But, you know, and of course, you know, people like I'm talking about is stuff like what Tenemongo did and stuff like that. But, you know, even situations like that wasn't very surprising though, because, well, the track record obviously isn't the best. But mostly myself, I just look at yes. coffee there.
You're getting away from us!
Yes. Just quickly grabbing stuff. Let me go kill 9 toes and stuff like that. Can't skip this one, okay.
You woke the wrong dog. Yeah.
But yeah, so, well, obvious, I guess. That's one thing to brag about, I guess. Try and take out 9 toes here. I love the jumping in this game. My favourite before this one was obviously number 2, and then once I started playing this, hands down this is my favourite Borderlands game. Which honestly I'm surprised about, because I feel like it's like a Rambo situation, except for it'd be Rambo if the other games were still decent. If like the other movies were actually like somewhat good in like some sort of way. But you know. Just because it's like a Rambo situation without being exactly like a Rambo situation. It's fine, I like all the Borderlands games. 3's probably my least favourite. I don't know why, it's just, I don't know, the feeling of 3, it's a good game and it feels nice. It's just always been my least, it's just, ever since it came out and I got it, it's just been my least favourite of the 3. It's a good game, I enjoy playing number 3, but number 3 is definitely my least favourite, but hands down. What do I get?
So you want me to share, huh?
Yes, I'll take everything pretty much I can get from here. Other than that, I got up here I can loot. Well, 9 toes is now down, and this is the stuff I got. There we go. Pretty decent weapons, I reckon. Jump. Jump. Gotta go turn this one in.
That was the first step on your journey. You must listen. Who I am is not important. The first thing you must know, the vault is real. People will mislead you. They will try to use you. You cannot be swayed in your purpose. The vault is here, and we will find it. This world is full of dangers. Steel yourself and go. I'll be watching.
There's one down. Okay, that will do. That will do. Not gonna really be at a 360, but. pretty easy to deal with for me. You know, just jump, spin around them, land behind them, shoot them a couple times. Easy enough dealt with, I reckon. I gotta go out here. Now that Nine Toes is done, that's something I find very interesting with this game and number 2. Knuckle Dragger in number 2 was definitely it was a pretty easy boss. All things given. In a sense that he wasn't even, I wouldn't even say he was really much of a boss. He could drop the Hornet, which was definitely one of my, it was a decent gun if you could get it early, a good version. But even if you didn't get the Hornet, there wasn't really much of a problem, because once you beat Flint, you could find Savage Lee for the Unkempt Herald, or an even easier way to get the Unkempt Herald is just have Torgue's Campaign of Carnage. You could get a derp Unkempt Herald to fucking double penetrating him from the vending machine pretty easy. I gotta return to Z. Yeah, my snipers do even more damage, which is great. Yeah, these guys are starting to get really pushed for XP now. That's fine. It makes sense. I could try and go and do Jacob's Cove up to a certain part. That wouldn't be the worst for XP. I could get as close to the new sledge as possible.
Hey there, stranger.
Well, I'll be damned. You killed Nine Toes. You should get me a drink of something. Might want to check out the bounty board, see if anyone else has a job.
And you'll find that your fruity are suddenly more powerful.
But yeah.
Are now equipped with special abilities.
So, currently getting this stuff done. Gotta visit TK, and the other one is... I'm not sure, I think the other one might be the Catch Ride one. Yeah.
Are you the one killing all the crap people ask? Ride near Firestone is more busted than my mama's girl parts. Real appreciate you taking a poke at that. The system, not my mom. Hot dog down the scary, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think a lot of people would probably rather take the other option. Well, definitely not the Catch Ride, but I like how my mates didn't believe me when it was actually confirmed that Moxie was like 50 something. It's like, yeah, she's been around for a long time. You know, she's been around for a while in that sense that, you know, she's older than she looks, obviously.
Hey, newcomer, I've been looking for you.
Gotta go kill Scar, and then I gotta go get the sniper rifle parts. Where is it? Sniper rifle parts or the blade grass? Oh, it's blade grass. Okay, so I need to get blade grass. Okay, that's not as bad. That's not too bad. The sniper rifle parts are a little bit easier, but bit more. They're just in bandit camps and stuff like that. But no, I'd definitely rather do Scar. Scar is he's honestly Scar. I reckon if you replaced Nine Toes with Scar in a sense, or like had Nine Toes and Scar at the same time, it could be you could have the Nine Toes fight be a much more challenging fight. The Scar fight, I think the only thing really Scar has going for him is he's just kind of tanky unless you're using something like a Clipper. Clipper can drain his health pretty fast. That's only because it's a Clipper. You know, it's a fire pistol, shoots really fast. You know, that's just tough. I'll take that. Sniper.
It's a real doctor when you got my machines and
Can't afford it, what is it, 2-1? I'm literally like barely off. Take that one as well. I'll do that one on the way out. I'll go do Scar first. And the good part is, it's decent XP going through round 3 and doing Scar and stuff like that. Definitely the badass skags are definitely probably the hardest part of this area. The alphas, honestly, probably the skags I had the most trouble with in this game are definitely the alpha skags, I think they're called. The ones like in Crystal Cave and stuff like that, yeah. Sorry, Lost Cave and stuff like that. They're definitely much more tanky and harder to deal with. That's only because there's like, there's just a lot of them, and I think they're the only skag that does spawn in there. You can get them and the crab things to have a go at each other, which is fine because then you can sneak past and grab some of the crystals. Or just run for your life past. Oh, well, he left, okay.
have a chance.
Yeah, I'm just finishing this mission, and then I'll get helping off to clean up. Okay, yeah, I've just gotta. Yeah, no, I've just gotta get back to the main area, and then I'm done.
Oh, did you know that by aiming your crosshairs at an enemy, your HUD can display your target's level, health, and shield streak? The higher level an enemy, the more dangerous they will be.
Okay, we'll stream. I'll be back on later. I'm currently just doing stuff playing Pro, so I'll be back later. Hello, welcome. I'll be starting the stream back up later. We've just got to put pesticides in the room, like fly spray and stuff.